Black and White Network. We are back with another video, and we're going to be talking about Ted Cruz, my state senator, here in this video, and Mr. T. Now, I am a fan of Mr. T, big fan of him back in the 80s, doing the A-Team, and of course, he was James Clubber Lang in Rocky III. Love that movie. Absolutely love that movie. However, Mr. T made a tweet about the virus, about masks, and Ted Cruz responded to this. Now, guys, I thought pretty much when Russia invaded Ukraine, everybody completely forgot about the virus. Now, today we found out that Nancy Pelosi tested positive for the virus. Nobody cares. Nobody cares at this point because virus cases have been dropping like crazy. But it seems like Twitter is not too happy with Ted Cruz for responding to Mr. T. Check this out. Ted Cruz ripped for trying to fight with Mr. T over vaccine and masks. Now, Ted Cruz to me wasn't picking a fight with Mr. T. Mr. T can do whatever he wants to do. Okay? But this is what Mr. T had tweeted out. Mr. T tweeted out, "I just received my second Moderna booster vaccine and I feel good. I am still going to wear my mask and keep my distance because the virus ain't over. Fool." So, Ted Cruz replies to his tweet, as you can see right here. Bizarre. 535 members of Congress can attend the State of the Union without wearing masks, but it's still not good enough for Hollywood. That's all he said. Now, I agree with Ted Cruz, but I also agree if Mr. T wants to wear his mask, that's his business. Even I think is absolutely bizarre at this point. So he has 4 jabs already, and virus cases have dropped like crazy, and he still wants to wear a mask. That's his business, but I think it's absolutely ridiculous at this point. Now, I've noticed that a whole bunch of people are not wearing masks out here where I'm at. I've been going to the grocery store and I haven't worn masks in forever. Ever since Texas dropped those mask mandates, I have not worn a mask. Now, I had to wear a mask going to the doctor's office, and I found it really ridiculous, folks, that I actually had to wear a mask to go to the dentist. And when I booked my appointment, they told me, yeah, you got to wear a mask. I was like, wait a minute, man. I got to wear a mask, but I'm going to take it off, and you guys are going to clean my teeth. Doesn't make any sense to me. You know what he told me? He's like, everybody's saying that. Yeah, because it's ridiculous. But I digress. So, I don't think that Ted Cruz was picking a fight with Mr. T over this. I just find it pretty interesting, that Mr. T still wants to wear masks at this point. And he said the virus ain't over. Guess what? The virus will never be over. It's never going to be over. The flu, there is no vaccine that will stop you from getting the flu. There's flu season going on when it's cold. And I've had the flu before. And I think the last time I got the flu was really, really bad. Really bad. Probably about 5-6 years ago, I got the flu. Man, I was sick for like 5 days. It was brutal. But I was okay. The flu never goes away. The common cold never goes away. COVID-19 is never going away. The only thing that's really going to happen is that the virus is going to mutate. It's going to get weaker and weaker. And that's pretty much it. You're just going to have to learn how to live with it. Now, if you want to wear a mask the rest of your life, knock yourself out. But I'm not going to wear a mask. That's your business. I'm not telling you that masks don't work. But the CDC, when it comes to cloth masks, guess what they're saying? Go to their website. It will open your eyes. Anyway, it says here the backlash against the senator was swift, with Twitter users accusing him of shaming Mr. T for exercising the freedom to choose whether he masks up, an argument the Texas senator repeatedly used during the height of the pandemic. Quote, "It's called personal freedom. You should try it someday," one user tweeted. Quote, "This seems like a fight you should definitely not pick, particularly based on your sob stories over personal freedoms to spread the virus." Another one, let the people have personal freedom. I know, it goes against the GQP rules, or did they mean GOP? I don't know. But most of us prefer freedom as we see it, not as the GQP sees it. So I guess he really does mean GQP. Referencing the term used to describe Republicans who support QAnon. See, I didn't even know about that. Okay, that's pretty ridiculous right there. But the thing is, Ted Cruz, all he said was that it was bizarre. And I find the timing actually, he brings up the State of the Union because the prior day, they still had mask mandates in place before the State of the Union. And then the State of the Union comes around and guess what? They dropped the mandates. Democrats are playing games. They aren't. But I didn't take this as Ted Cruz slamming him. But I think it's pretty ridiculous that Mr. T still wants to wear a mask. I get it. He's older, man. He's, I believe Mr. T is something like 68 years old, if I'm not mistaken. But you got 2 boosters, 2 regular jabs, and you're still going to wear a mask. Interesting. You do what you want to do, Mr. T. But I agree with Ted Cruz. I do find it kind of bizarre. Some of these people, man, they're never probably going to let this thing go. Because I believe the media has contaminated the minds of so many people when it comes to this whole thing. The media is to blame for a lot of this madness. Now, if you walk into Starbucks out here where I'm at, I believe probably everywhere, Starbucks has finally dropped their mask mandates for their employees. So you can actually go in there and their employees aren't going to be wearing masks unless they want to. But I find it kind of interesting, you go into a restaurant, the employees all masked up still, when most regular people are not wearing masks anymore. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, whose side are you on with this? Are you on Ted Cruz side? Or are you on Mr. T's side? You guys know where I'm at on this. Mr. T can do what he wants to do. He can mask up for the rest of his life if he wants to. But I just think it's kind of foolish at this point. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.